Welcome back. Well, it's been a week since Pahalgam carnage, and the suddenness of the attack continues to send ripples as new videos emerge of the moment of impact. Imagine being on a thrilling zipline ride one moment and narrowly escaping a terror attack the next. That's exactly what happened with Rishi Bhatt in Pahalgam. An unsuspecting adventure enthusiast, all he expected from his ride was some thrill and memories that he could capture for a lifetime. He did manage to chronicle the moment, but little did he know about the carnage that the selfie camera would capture. The moment when the terror struck the Baisaran meadows. Take a look, all of it captured on his camera.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
This is just a part of the entire video where Rishi Bhatt, the man, is seen going on the entire zip line, and the video actually shows people also being killed on camera. A lot of questions have also been raised on the zipline operator chanting some religious slogans before he could start, even as the gunshots continued to fire in the air. In fact, Times Now spoke to Rishi Bhatt, who believes that the zipline ride actually saved his life because the terrorists targeted tourists in the meadow. In fact, what's haunting him is the zipline operator's words. You can hear him say Allahu Akbar multiple times amid the gunfire in the background just before he sends Rishi forth on the zipline. Take a look.
जब मैं जिप लाइन कर रहा था तब वो 3 बार अल्लाहू अकबर अल्लाहू अकबर अल्लाहू अकबर बोला और फिर फायरिंग हुई थी। और हमारे आगे जो लोग गए हैं 9 लोग, तब वो कुछ बोला नहीं था। उसने जिप लाइन करवाई तब कुछ नहीं बोला था। इवन मेरा लड़का और मेरी वाइफ भी जिप लाइन की तब भी वो कुछ नहीं बोला था। मैंने जब जिप लाइन की तब वो बोला था 3 बार और फिर तुरंत फायरिंग स्टार्ट हो गई थी। देखो, उसको शायद पहले से मालूम होगा तभी वो ऑन द स्पॉट मूवमेंट पे वो चीज बोल रहा है। मुझे ऐसा डाउट लग रहा है, मैं श्योर नहीं बता सकता, बट जब वो बोला उसके बाद ही फायरिंग हुई। और दूसरी चीज, आगे 9 लोगों को स्लाइड करवाई तो तब वो अल्लाहू अकबर क्यों नहीं बोल रहा था। पर दूसरी चीज हमने देखी कि जब नीचे गए तो ऑलरेडी नीचे वाला जिप लाइन वाला भी पहले भाग गया था। मेरी वाइफ और लड़का वहां पे पहुंच गया था तो उनके सामने ही वो भाग गया। ऊपर वाले भी सब बंदे वहां से गायब हो गए थे और लोकल पब्लिक भी वहां से भाग गई थी। जो 2 फैमिली नीचे गई थी ऑलरेडी उन लोगों को उनका रिलीजन पूछ के मेरे वाइफ के सामने 6 फुट के डिस्टेंस पे उन लोगों ने गोलियां मार दी थी। आपका रिलीजन पूछा और सीधा गोली मार दी। ऐसा मेरे आगे 2 फैमिली गई, वो दोनों फैमिली के साथ वही चीज हुई। मेरी वाइफ और मेरा लड़का वहां पे नीचे खड़े थे और मैं जिप लाइन में था तो शायद मैं बच गया। अगर मैं भी नीचे पहुंच गया होता तो वो लोग मेरे को भी गोली मार सकते थे।
Now, this zipline operator has been identified as Muzammil Ahmed, a resident of Pahalgam. He is currently being questioned by the NIA in Pahalgam. My colleague Priyank is joining us on the broadcast with the details of what's expected. Well, Priyank, we saw in the video the zipline operator was seen chanting religious slogans, and the man who took the video says that before him, the people who took the zipline never heard him chant anything of the sort, and he is making these religious chants at a time when gunshots can also be heard in the air. What are the details of what the NIA is looking at the role that he could have played?
See, Pratibha, certainly the timing of this religious chant is very important to be seen because we are piecing together what NIA officials have also been doing on the ground, where they have been questioning several individuals. There are several people of person of interest for the National Investigating Agency. On one side, what we have just got to know from our colleague Yavar, that a massive search operation is still going on in Pahalgam region, the area where this Baisaran Valley is situated. On the other side, these kind of individuals, the photographer, the local photographer who had filmed the entire sequence and fortunately he got unhurt, is a very suspicious thing, for which the National Investigating Agency questioned him for 3 days because there is a photographer in this area who had been also questioned by the National Investigating Agency. And soon the time this particular video has surfaced, the National Investigating Agency had also called this person Muzammil for questioning that what was the reason because of which he made this religious chant which is almost considered as a war cry in the most of the recent time. At this moment, what we can say that there are several individuals who have been questioned. There have been 1,900 people who were rounded up. But these kind of clear evidence of those people who were present on the spot and their role is also coming out to be very suspicious, are being questioned by the National Investigating Agency. This person has not been arrested. So initially, what we can certainly suggest, sense that the NIA is trying to gather information from him, that whether he saw someone before this had happened and what could have been his role and how many people were there present at the spot. But what we can certainly sense that he is being questioned regarding the kind of war cry he gave soon before, few seconds before, I would say 1 or 2 seconds before this firing started. That's why he is being questioned by the NIA.
Okay, Priyank, you had also pointed out how the video also shows how the terrorists had been well trained. In fact, this is just part of the video, and one angle that the NIA officials will be looking at whether the local residents were aware of the attack. Was this man also a part of the entire plan or not? But the second part of the video also shows many of the unsuspecting tourists being shot dead by the terrorists. What are the details that the officials are looking at from the video? Not just the involvement of the zipline operator, but also the other details that the video reveals?
See, Pratibha, Musa is suspected of one who was also trained by the Pakistani soldiers on the other side of the border. Because if you look at the video, it was an open field and by a normal individual could not have been able to shot anyone who was running. So we know it for the fact that in these kind of terror attacks, the terrorist doesn't go for the burst shot. Burst shot means that on one pull of the trigger, there would be 24 rounds of the magazine, which will bullets which will come out from the magazine, which was not happening in this case, which has also been substantiated with the kind of audio which we have got to know from the several video which has been shown on Times Now. So what we can certainly sense that single shots were fired by these suspects, and in every shot they were aiming to kill one person, because that could have been the instruction from the handlers there, that there has to be maximum casualty. So we know it for the fact that the manner in which Musa was trained was certainly showing that he could not have been trained here in India, because this kind of targeted training like a sniper could not have been possible without any kind of possible training. So that is one aspect for which the NIA is also looking at. M5 as well as the AK-47 cartridges have been found from the location, but looking at the aim, the target which has been done by the suspect, like one person with one bullet, is certainly showing that he was very much trained, and that is very important part of the investigation. But these kind of videos coming out and which is establishing that how well-trained terrorists were sent for this attack event is very important to be seen from the NIA side also.
Okay, all right. Priyank, thank you for joining us with those details. So these new videos also continue to be new evidence for the NIA officials as well as they continue the investigation.